Like, how is it possible that I was able to pull this off on the first try? One thing led to another. One guy didn't show up. Two guy didn't show up. Three guy wanted way too much money.
Remember I used to say, one day I'm gonna be somebody. One day I'm gonna be somebody. One day I'm gonna be somebody. I remember I used to say.
What's going on, Like New family? Welcome back to another video. So here on today's episode, what we'll be doing, I'm gonna take you through how I got this bathroom towel and looking wonderful. I'm gonna give you a little how-to, show you how you can do something like this at home on your own and how you do not have to be a professional to get professional grade results. And I'm also gonna show you a walkthrough of the house, show you how we got everything prepped up, how we got it all wired in, plumbed in, insulated, and then we got the sheetrock put up. And then from there, if you stay tuned close to the end of the video, there's gonna be a how-to section. I'll walk you through a how-to on exactly how I towel out the bathroom shower and how you can do the same thing. And if you're here for the first time, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into it. Okay, so what we have here was a Snapchat video that I found. Not even sure when I recorded it. I guess it was around 7 p.m. But as you can see, this is a walk around of the house. We just freshly got all of the sheets outside of the house put back up. You can kind of see where the floors are damaged, where we had to do some more repairing. This was some of the old original hardwood that was in there. Had we not been missing so many pieces, we probably would have kept it, but we ended up ripping it out too. This is another look at that closet that I was telling you about that was converted to the laundry room. You kind of can see there how the door is on the wrong side, or it was the right side, but we converted it back to the other side. Now here, if you pay close attention, this wall, I actually took it out. Decided I didn't like where it was at, so I took it out. You'll see a lot more footage of that down the road, but I just wanted to throw that in there so you can see. This is that closet. We have now reverted the door from the living room to the hallway. This was when we reframed out the bathroom, reframed the water heater closet, and kind of squared everything up. My HVAC man had just came at this point and roughed in all of the HVAC. The electrician had came, roughed in all of the electrical. The plumber had even came and got all of the plumbing roughed in. Here's a quick picture of that wall being removed, the new header we put in. This picture and the next couple were originally designed to only be used so that I could know how to return this machine properly. But if you look in the back, you can kind of see the insulation. This was the guy that came and spray foamed the insulation. I batted insulated all the walls. This is a quick walkthrough. This is how the roof looked before. My man you just saw on the little steppy things. This is what the roof looked like originally. We got a quick walkthrough of the house before he got everything sprayed. And then immediately afterwards, we came back through. And now right here, you can kind of see where the actual insulation's been sprayed. So now I'm gonna walk back through, kind of in the same fashion, same motion, just a quick slow walk through. Ironically, these were on Snapchat as well. So these last 3 videos I have found, they were all saved on Snapchat. But now you can kind of see we coming back through the house again, and now it's all been foamed. So the roof is insulated, the walls are insulated. Up next was drywall. I ain't got none of that on video, so yeah, we just get that out the way now, so you won't see none of that. But you will see a lot more better, fun, interesting. Stick with me. So anyway, now that we got all of this insulation put in, you got a good look through of what it looks like. This stuff is really energy efficient. This is the kitchen. The countertops need extra support, so I went through and added blocking. And as you can see, drywall started going up. I guess I did get a picture. This was the same thing that was done in the bathroom. Electrician that came through and got some lights in this joint. Got my LED lights in all throughout the house. Got a couple in the hallway, one in the closet. All my plug-ins in, ceiling fans in. Oh yeah, we in business. We ain't too far. That bad boy finna be done. Go ahead and get the flooring guy set on the schedule, get the plumbers on schedule, and put them cabinets in. About there. Got all my plug-ins in, got my smoke detectors in. Air conditioning man came the other day too, got my AC system put in. Okay, so here's the rest. That's going in here. I only got one hand, so I'm gonna pause it and then we'll mix it back up. All right, so I put the rest of the bag in there. the water. I only used half a bag. I used the other half the other day when I was here. So it was 5 liters to a full bag. I used 25 pounds versus 50 pounds. So I used 2.5 liters. Water goes in first. Now we mix. Whoops. All right, so that was hard to do with one hand. I had to pause it. I didn't add any more water. Just whipped it up. Mixing and mixing and mixing. Now you gotta let it sit for a couple minutes. Then you'll come back and mix it a little bit more. Let it sit for about 3 or 4 minutes. Come back, mix it up again. Then we'll be ready to finish toweling. All right, we're back. It's been about 4 minutes. We let it sit for a little bit. We're gonna whip it up one more time. We're gonna get to work. Back in here, laying tile. My tile man ain't showed up in the last couple days. Progress. 2 extra rows of tiles up. Pretty simple, going pretty smooth. Not too bad. Mud. Tiles. Got me some towel. I'm leaving a space there because those tiles have to be cut. And since I've got to cut all of them, I'm going to put all the full pieces up first, all the way till I got to cut the roof. That'll have to dry a whole day, then we'll come back and grab it. Wanted to give you an update. My brother's not here. No one's here that can hold the camera, and I don't have a tripod, so I'll give you some videos every so often. It's coming together. 3 rows up, 4 rows up actually, from the one that was here already. Got 5 rows of towel, about 2.5 more to go up. Got the half-edge border, back wall, front wall. Not too bad. Got about as high as I can get without cutting any tiles. I gotta cut the top row and then the side row. Right in here, I didn't like how the pieces were butted up because the corner wasn't in yet. So I had to take that piece out. Got it all cut. Got the piece dried off. Now let's put it up. Got all my tile cut. Got all the back wall in. We are the champion. Took on a new job. All right, got all my cuts in. All my cuts in up there. That wall's done. Like I told you earlier, I had to bust that one off, so I broke both of those pieces out. We're gonna get that mud cleaned up and we're gonna get this back wall going. This is the hardest wall because it's got the spouts and the shower head, the dispenser for the tub, and then the nozzle itself goes there. So we're gonna do that one last. Plus, we only got a little bit of mud left, so I'm gonna try to get the next 2 rows, 3 rows up the back wall going. And then I'll clean my pail out, clean my mess up. And I gotta go to the house and get the rest of the mud. Get another pair of gloves. I tore those gloves up. And finish up the shower. I'll get all the towel laid today. We'll let it dry for a whole day. I'll turn the heater up to make sure it'll cure. And then we'll come back and grout all the lines in. I think that was more work itself than laying the towel. So I got that towel off that had to come down. Those 2 off. The pink stuff you see that's this waterproofing membrane. I had to re-waterproof because as you can see where the concrete came off, some of the waterproof came off. Towel broke, we'll put a new piece of towel up there. Got a little bit of waterproofing left, so we'll go ahead and hit that up and get it done. So what I'll be doing, as you can see, I already toweled the whole bathroom, but I left off 2 pieces. Yeah, just for you. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put those 2 pieces in, and I'm gonna show you how you do it. It's gotta be cut twice. It's gonna go right up top of the baseboard, right up against the tub, right underneath this bottom piece. with a 1/4 inch gap to match the gap lines for the rest of the towel. Put some glue on it and put it on the wall. I used thin set for all of this, the concrete. I have some glue adhesive that I'm gonna put here, but instead of mixing a whole 50-pound bag of this for 2 of those, I still have glue from the tile I did on the cabinet the other day. Got my tape. We're gonna see what size we need. Try to give y'all some more narration in this video because I don't have my music playing. That's why I don't talk a lot in my other music, because when I'm doing work, I usually got the music blasting, and I don't want no copyright and all that. I don't know a lot about it, but from what I do know, I don't want nothing to do with it. But no music today. My iPad died, so y'all gotta hear me talk. But anyway, we're taking measurements. We need the 10 3/4 inches tall, 10 3/4 tall, 3.5 wide. But because I am gonna leave a little gap between the tub and the towel, I'll cut it 3 1/4 so that I have my 1/4 inch gap. Yes. So we'll go 3 1/4, 10 3/4. I have a terrible angle here. Okay, no, it is 10 3/4, but I need a 1/4 inch gap there, so we'll do 10 1/2. So 10 1/2 by 3 1/4. The other one, 1/4, 3 1/2. Measure twice, cut once, because if you mess up, you can't add more material back, but you can always shave a little extra off if you cut it too long. So rule of thumb, you always measure multiple times because you don't want to be caught wasting pieces. 3/4. See, just like that. I wrote the wrong thing down anyway. Still. 11, 10. And I thought I was gonna have to cut a whole piece, but we're in luck because I saved all of my scraps. Required size. Yep, look, that's 5, so I got a little extra. We'll cut it off. And that's 12. That one will work. That's 4 1/2. That'll work. Yep, a little over 12. I don't have water in here. This is a wet saw. It has a hole in it. Just a little extra dusty that way, so brought my mask. There we go. That is the piece for the left wall. We'll keep all of our cuts on the inside. This will be butted up against the tub. This will be butted up against the baseboard. The smooth edge, that'll go up against the wall. But there's the left one. I'll do the same thing on the other one. And then we'll cut it. Here's the one for the other side. Now we'll cut them out. So I am gonna not only wear my mask, but I have the window and the door open. Try to let some smoke everywhere. I know you probably can't hear me, but safety first. Can you see that? It's almost all gone. Camera really can't see it, but you can kind of see the smoke. Yeah, you can kind of see it going out the door. It's all gone now, though. I cracked the window, which is hidden behind the sheetrock, but there's that. Got the back door open. It's pretty much out of here now, though, but let me see. If you're gonna be doing that, it's ideal for you to have it outside, but it's freezing outside. Plus it's like 11 o'clock at night, so it's dark. And I just don't wanna be outside, so the mask, it helps. You see that? Those are white. But because I'm cutting that kind of towel, which the back of it's like a maroonish color. See that? Boom. That's where this comes from. So Highly recommend for any kind of chopping. I use it when I'm painting. Put this towel in. And literally what you're about to see is what I did for the whole shower. Only thing I did different, I mixed up the cement, which I'm using still a towel adhesive that can hold this to the wall. But with the cement, it's just, I don't know, I guess preference. Because a lot of people say use the other stuff. A lot of people say this. At the end of the day, it's preference. Trial and error. This will be the only 2 pieces there. If anything happens, we'll scrape these pieces off. I got extra towel. We'll put some more, and I'll use concrete. But I honestly don't think we need it, but you tell me. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Should I have used concrete? Should I use the liquid adhesion? I'm about to go get it. I'll show you what I mean. Just hold on. Type 1 towel adhesion. And if you'll look here, I don't know where, but somewhere on here, or maybe when I bought it at the store, and I asked the guy because I wasn't afraid to ask because I'm not a professional, and I don't know, but somewhere on there or somewhere in the store, they told me it's good on ceramic towel, blah, 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 blah. Back on topic, it's towel adhesion. It's supposed to be good for everything. I'm gonna use it. So, notch trowel piece. Oh, and I use spacers for this, but because I measured the space in there, I'm gonna make it flush against the baseboard, which will leave me a 1/4 of an inch gap. And then I'm gonna line it up with this edge, which is 1 piece. So I'm gonna use my eye. We're not gonna get a laser. Don't really need a level. No one's gonna be down here looking at this 1 piece like that. And then for the house itself, you know, I'm in the hood. It's the nicest house in the hood. I mean, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but it probably is. Trowel, scoop, apply, and drop it on the floor. Definitely don't want to do that, but it can get messy. And I had the floor wrapped up when I did the whole thing, but knowing I'm doing 2 pieces, it's not going to be big of a mess where I wouldn't be able to clean it before it dries. When you're using the notches, this is what I've heard, and this is what I found out on YouTube, ironically. So the notches and the smoothing gives it that little gap, so that way when you put it against the wall, I guess it helps it adhere better. Pretty sure there's a billion videos on that, so if you want to see a professional giving you the rundown on that, there's a bunch of them out there. Just take your pick and see who you like their voice and use that as the gospel, because really, everyone's got their own methods. I've heard everyone doing this and this. I've heard builders who build $1 million homes say they do it this way. I heard builders that build $40,000 homes in areas like this, they do it that way. So you don't think I'm doing it right? Just find a voice that sounds good to you and just do that. Fix your house. You don't have to listen to anyone. Do what you want to do. And then you just put it right up here on the wall and push it in there. Like I said, we're gonna eyeball this one because it's 1 towel, and I think I got good enough eyes that I'm not gonna be that far off. Rest it right on top of the baseboard, which we measured it 5 or 6 times, so we know by default that's a 1/4 inch gap in there, a 1/4 inch gap there. I think that'll look better, that's why I did it. No other reason other than that. You have to clean it out, keep it clean, and you'll put your grout in there. You'll see it on the next video. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna towel the house at the next house. I had fun doing this one, so I have the camera and you get to see that. But anyway, back to this. Get it on there, get it nice and flush. Now it's oozing out of this end. Great, it's up there. Boom. A towel man's best friend. Let me go get it. This thing's a lifesaver. Saved my life more than once with this. But not only does it help you clean the towels, you just get it damp. It don't need to be wet. It's not soaking wet. See, wet enough just where you can feel it. I can smell it around. I'm gonna shower when I get home. That's why I did that. And then look, you clean it up. Make sure I didn't leave no glue on the tub. keeping things clean will help you keep it neat. Don't want anything on the surface rocking it around. You can even clean that up a little bit. Once again, it's not the holy grail, but I mean, it works. Looks good. Side one. One down, one to go. Applying the glue to the back of the towel. Trying it out. Hopefully what you're getting out of these videos as you're seeing them go up is you don't have to be a professional to get professional. I can't talk, I'm sorry. But you don't have to be a professional to get professional type results. Because by means, I am no professional. Yes, I am a contractor. Yes, I'm licensed. Yes, I'm bonded. Yes, everything we do up to city. Yes, the city comes in. Yes, the city inspects everything we do. Yes, the city will fail us. Yes, the city will pass us. So they still have to come in. So by no means am I saying we just come in the house and slap them together and put them out there and people's lives in danger. HVAC system passed, electrical passed, plumbing passed, and all the framework that we did passed. So it's all up to code. It's all up to standard. But even though we're doing it the right way, I'm telling you, we can do it ourselves. You don't have to be, quote unquote, the professional that's been laying tile for 40 years. This is my first tile job ever. Pretty impressed if I do say so myself. Get in, and this wall, it's a little off because of that concrete, so I'm gonna pull it back off. Yeah, told you, I'm gonna show you the good, bad, and ugly. It doesn't always work out the first time. This stuff is actually pretty good. Dang, that was hard. Need more glue. It needs to stick out a little further. I didn't have enough. So, no magic formula to it. Oop, dropping glue everywhere. I just put a big glob on the floor. Look, right there. This is funny. It's a little side note. But I was talking to my brother the other day. And I was telling him how when I shot my trailer video and doing my animations and all of that, no one was here. It was just me. Like now, no one's here. It's just me. So as I'm talking to you guys now, explaining to you what I'm doing, well, it makes sense as you're seeing the video because you're like, hey, you're talking to us. That's why you're talking. But as the person in the video, in the home, by myself, talking, having conversation, the video hasn't been cut up, the video hasn't been edited, no one's seen the video yet. If the video don't make the cut, I'm talking to myself. Of course, I'm not answering myself, but I'm talking to myself. It's weird, but I heard other YouTubers say that. I don't even know, am I a YouTuber now? And they said things like, it's weird when you're the guy on this side of the camera, and I'm just talking to a camera. Because right now, there's nobody seeing this. But, I don't know. Maybe I know you're going to see it. Anyway, off topic. Get it on there. Oh, perfect. That's funny. Push it in. No pressure. Help it set. It's flush. No dips, no dent. So before, you can't see it, but it was like this. This is the tile. Instead of it sitting flush like this, the towel I added was behind it. So I add more glue, which naturally, since it's thicker, it pushes it out farther, which is the same thing I had to do with the concrete on there. Because you want those even lines. You don't want the wall wavy. So as you can see, the wall is straight. Like the wall's not straight because naturally at home, humans build it. Not only that, they settle. So even as perfectly square as we get it, when houses settle, they shake, the dirt, all of that, it naturally gives you these lumps. So to offset it, instead of just putting a thin coat, pushing it up there and filling it in, you add more, let it bring the towel out further. Now it's sitting in there, not only flush, this might get a better angle. Not only is it now sitting flush, but as you can see, it's straight. See, kind of you can see that line in there. Look, they meet up perfectly. So instead of that being pushed back, I brought it out and bingo! And then this is the grout itself. Nothing fancy. Pick it up at the home store. And my research on this product was, I went on the website, I looked at the reviews, It was the highly reviewed one. They said it was good. Internet, YouTube, and people that I know that does this, they refer you to stuff. Hey, like that. Boom. Now you'll probably go buy this if you try to do your own tile job, because you'll say, hey, Orlando, when he was doing that home on that one like new episode, used this, and his bathroom looked wonderful, fabulous. Looked like he paid a professional thousands to do it. He used this, so I'm gonna use that. And it works for anything 1/8 of an inch up to 1/2 inch. We're using 1/4 inch, which is what falls right in between. Perfect. And it's a sanded grout. The difference between sanded and unsanded, from what I know, they said sanded is for anything that's not like marble. You don't want to use sanded on marble. And the reason, because they said sanded will scratch the marble. There you have it. And just like that, we have gave this 68-year-old bathroom a fresh update, and we got it like new. And we put it all on TV just for you. If you got any value out of this video, make sure you smash that like button down below. Let us know you like what you saw. If not, smash the like button below anyway. And let's make us thank you like what you saw. But then again, like I say, I want you to see, it doesn't take a professional to get professional grade results. Have I seen bathrooms that look better? Absolutely. Have I seen a bathroom that looks this good for this price? No. Also, if you're here for the very first time, don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below and join the Like New family. It's free. It costs absolutely nothing. Just a of a button, and from there, it'll turn gray. It'll say subscribe. And also stay tuned for next week's episode. On next week's episode, I'm going to show you how I installed the doors, the hardware, and trimmed everything out. Might even give you a sneak peek of the flooring. But smash that subscribe button. Stay tuned. I'm out. Peace.
They ain't told you that the game sucks. Same must come see somebody. Cause I told you that I'ma be somebody. Remember I used to say, this song right here, a song for anybody, somebody. Told you you can't be nobody. Remember I used to say, try out.